What route are you trying today?
So I'm going to try my 7A project Screwballed in Cheddar Gorge. I've tried it a lot of times and I've done like a lot of work on it, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to send it today, but I don't know. We'll see. The closest I probably got was the last time I tried it, so I can lead through the crux and get on top of the crux, but then I was just like too pumped out and made a mistake and got too tired. So I'm hoping that this time if I can get through the crux again and get to the rest, then I can recover and just kind of work through the rest of it, and then I should be fine.
So what did we learn last time? What did you learn?
So I learned, I don't know, I learned lots of things. So I learned how to make better use of the rest so that I can recover my arms after doing the crux. And I also learned just to try and I find the next move quite challenging because it's not very good holds, so you just have to kind of pull past them. When you're already tired and a bit stressed, it's quite hard. But last time I just kind of came back down, so I think this time, even if I feel tired, I just have to pull through and hope for the best. And then if I fall, I fall. But at least if I try, I'll probably get through it. So I think I've learned just to try and fight past the pump. I do feel quite hopeful. I've been going through the sequence in my head a lot recently, and I'm pretty sure I remember the moves. So I'm going to go up with a clip stick and just like remember the moves again, and then hopefully have long enough rest, and then I think I'm going to do it. But we'll see. The other thing I've been kind of struggling with generally is just leading. Like I'm quite scared leading and falling and being above the clip. So we've been doing a lot of full practice on this route as well. So I'll start off warming up doing full practice on it too, and that will hopefully give me a bit more confidence to just do the moves even if I'm not like right next to the clip. Okay, so this is me starting with full practice. I'm just starting the crux. I actually realised in this move my foot won't reach the foothold that I'm going for, which is partly not being warmed up because it was my first climb of the day, but also just having my left foot in not quite the right place. I've worked it out now, but I'm very clunky. Okay, so the bolt is just about at my hip. I'm a bit unsure, I think. So what happens here, as I fall, you can probably see both my legs to the right hand side of the rope, and it just trips me and tips me off balance, so that's why I swing the way I do. I'd like to say that was planned, but it wasn't. It wasn't the best start to full practice, but I didn't hurt myself, so that was good. I'm glad I was wearing a helmet. So I'm going to do another fall now. Understandably, I'm a little bit nervous about it now. Okay, and that was much better. And you can see my left leg goes over the rope, and I'm much more aware of where my feet are going. So now I'm going to take one more, but a bit higher, actually going for the jug. So that's the jug. There we go. And that's a nice fall. And you can see Mike jumps up a bit as I fall, which just gives me a nice soft catch. Okay, so this is my first red point of the session. We've sped this bit up because the climbing's not that hard or interesting. So this is the beginning of the climb, the beginning of the crux. In a second I'm going to reach up with my left hand into a really crucial triangular shaped pocket, and that's pretty much where the really hard moves start coming in. For me personally, I find this climb really specific. My feet, my hands all have to be in exactly the right places. So that's the pocket with my left hand. Then my left foot has to be in that very precise position, and my right hand has to be on the crimp that it's now on in order for me to reach the jug up to the left, that one. So that's like a pop move. But in order for me to reach it, I have to be in the right place. That's a pinch I've got with my right hand, which was really crucial. Then it's just a case of moving up towards a big jug with my right hand. So I've got to get my feet high enough up that I can reach the best part of it, which is at the very top. My left toe is now inside the triangle, and there we go, now I've got the jug. Now you're pretty much through the crux, or through the first crux.
So just by that clip, I'm holding a pinch with my left hand, which is going to help me get myself up into a really high, so high on my left leg rock over. And then I reach across with my left hand, quite a crucial hold there. That just helps me get my weight over so I can pistol squat up to a massive undercut. So this is the rest that I talked about. It's really important because it allows you to recover through the rest of the climb, which is not that cruxy, but it's just still quite pumpy. So being able to actually relax here and calm down was really important for me. We sped it up because I was there for quite a long time. But you can lean in. It's a bit slabby, so you can lean in and rest. Okay, so now I'm doing the rest of the climb. The hold I'm on is good, but the holds above it aren't great, so you have to do this relatively quickly, and I never really liked it very much. You can see I kind of shift my feet around a bit more. There we go, and I pop up to a good hold with the right hand. And now I'm basically going to traverse across, swap my feet. I almost make a mistake here because of where my left leg is. In order to get up, it has to be on the higher ledge, but I almost move my right foot first, change my mind, and then go for the higher ledge. And then I'm able to move myself up and clip. I mean, this is basically about 6B climbing now. It's not super challenging, it's just a bit stressful. It's the furthest I'd got without taking, so I was quite excited. Okay, so here I'm actually looking for another shakeout. So I'm desperately trying to get the weight off my right hand so I can straighten it, which I can't do without moving my feet, which I realise in a second. So I'm looking around to try and find something to allow me to take my right hand off, and then I just give up and move my legs. And then only really shake out for a few seconds, so I think it was more psychological than physical. But it was enough to then allow me to move on. So yeah, now it's just good side pulls, decent feet. Slightly high steps here and relatively committing, or just big reaches, but the holds were really good. And there we go, massive finishing jug. And now I clip the chains. That's a celebratory yay.
How's that?
That was amazing. I'm like super psyched. I'm a bit emotional.
Oh.
I feel like I've been working that route for absolutely ages and I'd never get it. And then for some reason this time it just everything worked. I did everything the way I thought I should do everything. I didn't make any mistakes. It just felt like actually really doable. So it was just great. It was like an amazing climb.
Awesome. And even in these horrible windy conditions.
I think I like it like this.
Yeah?
It's better than the heat. Of
Yeah,
the sticks.
that's true. No sliding around on polished holds.